Hey everyone, I'm at home and I just took down the Christmas tree. It's like 2 days after Christmas and I was already ready to take it down because I had it up way early. I decorated my house really early for Christmas because I was in the Christmas spirit, and I'm glad I did it then because closer to Christmas I wasn't in the spirit any longer. Anyways, I'm here chilling and my kitty cat in the couch sleep. He has his own bed, but he prefers the couch. What am I to do? He doesn't leave hair everywhere because he's a kitten. That doesn't mean that they don't leave hair everywhere, but don't worry about that. So I came to you guys today because I was just thinking about a lot of things and how I really want to get into the space of having my podcast being who I am authentically on camera. I've been private a lot lately. I kind of always been private in a way, but I'm opening up more because I have a lot to say, okay? I have a lot of stuff to share, okay? And I desire to share it with you all on YouTube, on the 3-Piece Podcast, right here, okay? Subscribe. Anyways, so I was thinking about a client whose hair that I did. And upon thinking about her, I just realized like how much people actually tell you who they are and you don't listen, even if you're just like getting to know them and you've been with them for like, you could learn a lot about a person in 5 hours, right? Much more less an hour, right? So spending 5 hours of my time just talking with her, I learned a lot because I listen to people. Even though I talk a lot, I listen, okay? In order for somebody to talk a lot, they have to listen a lot too, right? Some people say you talk more than you listen. And that's not true for me. I listen. I really do. I listen to the things that are important for me to hear. The other stuff I filter out, okay? And so this person, beautiful as she is, that seemed confident, a lot of people seem confident, but they aren't. And this person straight up said that they enjoy being difficult. And unfortunately, a lot of times when people are using being difficult as a tactic to, like, what would I say? As a tactic to defend themselves or to protect themselves, they make their lives more difficult than it needs to be, unfortunately. And that is what I saw. Even her contradicting herself, a lot in her conversation. And just shows me that difficulty, breeds confusion in the mind too. And that sense of self-worth too. Confidence, like it just robs you, a person being difficult. Now, protecting yourself in a way of having healthy boundaries is different from being difficult. And I had to realize that too, because I used to think about people who had boundaries that people always thought that they were difficult or who asked a lot of questions or da-da-da. And I realized that there is a difference in that. It's not about being difficult. It's about respecting other people's boundaries. And there's a way to do that, expressing your boundaries and also asking questions when the questions is needed is different than being difficult. And so, to say the least, the experience with the young lady was a little challenging. But I do know how to deal and devy in that. And I was kind of mentally prepared based off of what she was telling me and the experience that she had. This is why I do consultations. Sometimes you don't pick up on all of it in a 30-minute consultation, but you can pick up on it when you do the form. So I have a form where I ask, how was your prior experiences? Now they have a lot of, like, the stylists didn't do this, they didn't do that, blah, 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 and I expect da-da-da-da. It's kind of like, will I meet your expectations even? Like, what are your expectations for me? Is it perfection or is it perfect for you? Like, you get what I'm saying? And so There's a difference in all of that. So I'm very aware of clients who are difficult. You have different clients, and then you have clients with low self-esteem who want a particular look, yet their expectations of themselves, or even according to their spouses or significant other, is not their own. You know what I mean? So unfortunately, you could have done your best work on them, and the minute their spouse sees them and say just one off-putting thing, they love their install, but the minute they go home, the whole install goes out the in the trash, because their expectation was it of their spouse's response was not met, right? And so now it becomes the stylist's fault, and you want to change your hairstyle. And so I've become like, back in the day that used to get to me. And I don't know if this is something they teach you in hair school or not, because I did not go, but as a person who is in the hair industry, I feel like knowing how to deal with those challenging clients is very important. And in a way that you do not internalize what they say, but you understand what they're saying, yet be stern enough to say, hey, this is the install. It looks great. This is how you're supposed to wear it. You're not getting a dime back. Because people would con you into getting their money back because of something so meticulous or dumb as their spouse or significant other having one off-putting comment. Okay? So, I mean, of course you want your spouse to love your hair, but sometimes they have to warm up to it. It's something they've never seen you look like before, and you're trying something new, because the technique that I do is fairly new. And so they have to get accustomed to it, warm up to it, and then they will love it. But you have to wear that confidently. Confidence come with you, not with the style you wear. Like, say, for instance, I'm wearing this ponytail, you know? If I wasn't a confident person about myself, I'd be like, oh, I don't wear ponytails because my head's too big. I do got a big ass head. I'm highly aware of it. But listen, when I put in my big hoop earrings, my lashes done, my face did, and I'm dressed to the nines with my ponytail, I look fab, okay? Because I bring the confidence. It has a lot to do with you. You could wear a fro that just scat. I saw this woman wear a fro, and it wasn't neat. It was just big and lovely, and I loved her hair because she rocked it confidently. So confidence has a lot to do with the individuals and less with the person who's giving you the look to bring the confidence to you. Does that make sense? So, yeah. Anyways, I just want to leave you with that. So if you have a difficult client or a client who doesn't really have that much confidence in itself, it has nothing to do with you, baby girl. Don't internalize that. Keep going, keep striving, keep doing the best work that you have to offer to the world. And don't let those little one or two people, okay, make you feel like you're insignificant or that you're less than, because you're not. All right? Big up yourself, always. Peace, purpose, passion, prosperity. And if this hits you, please like, or if this resonates with you in any way, please comment. Make sure you share to your favorite stylist if they're going through something similar. And make sure you subscribe, okay? Show me some love so I can keep it coming, all right? Peace.